The Isaiah Factor Uncensored starts right now.
And welcome to The Factor Uncensored. Tonight we start off talking about a topic that everyone out there can relate to and everyone has been involved with: borrowing money. Whether you are lending or borrowing it, you must set up parameters or there will be a lot of damage done no matter how close you are with the borrower or the lender. Let's get to it with those who know what it's like on both ends and why so many emotions are involved with that damn money. Our guests are here on The Factor Uncensored to talk about the issue that many of us have, lending money to people, and just how dangerous and how much damage it can do to a relationship, a friendship, even a family. So, Layla, let's begin with you. You have made it a policy. Hell no, you cannot borrow any money from me.
Absolutely. I think there's certain boundaries that you should set forward with friends, family, and whomever. If someone is asking and they never ask and you know it's a need, they don't even really have to ask because I'm automatically going to offer. But if you're coming to me, which I haven't had many people do that, so I'm happy I'm giving out that energy of don't mess with me when it comes to money. But essentially, it's all about, you got to think about the person's history. Do they always need money? Are they always in a bind? Do they never pay back? For me, if I were to ever to give money, it would be because I know it's a serious situation. And a lot of the times you don't even have to really ask me. I'm automatically offering it because, I mean, that's what true, closeness brings you to. But sometimes you could be a dummy and fall off the wagon with that same thought process that I have. So I don't know.
Absolutely, and it's an individual choice. You know, what bothers me a lot is individuals who may borrow from you and then they have amnesia and they want to go on with the relationship like nothing ever happened, like that $1,000 or that $5,000 never occurred. How do you deal with something like that, Greg?
Well, first of all, if you're gonna borrow money from me, I really gotta love you. That's the only thing that's going to stop me from killing you if you don't pay it back. So, but I agree with Layla. What'd you say, Layla?
I said, not on TV, don't say
that. Okay, well, I just get more aggressive about my money. But the thing is, I've gotten to the point that, I'm only going to, at this point, if I loan it to you, I don't expect to get it back. So it has to be, and I've seen the benefits of that. I have 2 nieces right now that I've helped, and both of them have finished medical school. And so you see the benefit, and the benefit in those instances far outweigh the amount of money you give them in the first place. Yeah. So, but like I said, you got to be really close to me because I'm not, hey, you might have better luck at your bank or your credit union.
And Dr. Belliard, why does it do so much damage to a friendship, to a family relationship if someone borrows money and it's not paid back? How can it do so much damage?
Oh, and we've seen this time and time again. And one thing that's important to know, it's not so much about the money. It's the relationship around money and communication. Because, the conversation is different when people ask to borrow. I mean, they are just so nice, so vulnerable, transparent. And then I saw this thing online and it said, next time I'm going to smell my money before I let somebody borrow it so I can see if it really is a funky $20 or $200. Real quick, it's like, oh, you worried about the little funky $20? Yeah. The issue is, it's more about the respect behind it. Exactly. I gave you this money when you needed it. I tried to show up for you. But what I will say therapeutically, you have to also ask yourself, what were you trying to buy from that person? So if they came to you and you already know the history, you know the reality, they didn't pay back your cousin and whomever else, but you some kind of way thought that you would be different, or there was a need that you were actually trying to fill. So you have to ask yourself, what is it connected to for me when I'm even loaning? It's a reason why people come to you. Oh, just go to her. You know you can get it from her. Because it may be that you're actually trying to get love, appreciation, and then it goes into this cycle of like, see, nobody's there for me. Mm-hmm. So it could be something deeper. And another thing, we have to look at reality compared to the fantasy. If you know this is someone that the credit union is not going to loan money to, then you may not want to set yourself up in that way. And I think it just goes to these deeper family or relationship issues that we're trying to solve through money.
Right.
Absolutely.
I agree.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Layla.
No, I mean, I was in a situation where, and this is growth, and in a short span of time that I had to have, but I noticed that her mother lived out of state. She wasn't doing too well. And I said, hey, I just got a new credit card. Do you want me to let you borrow some? I made sure to use that and those words. And, I'm happy that I was able to help her, but through time and through interest, I was like, you only gave me a portion of it. So now I'm upset because it's the audacity or the principle, right? But then I had to sit back and really think about it and said, I was able to provide a need for her to go see, a dying parent. So I just had to outweigh it. And I just learned my lesson to never really offer again, unless, they're the ones that will set also, hey, I'm going to pay you this month, this amount every month, So it was a lesson I had to learn.
I think we all have learned a lesson here.
Yeah, but Isaiah, I want to add this. If you want to learn how to be patient when giving or loaning money, just have daughters. That's all. Because they always start the conversation the same way. You know I love you, right?
Yeah, we do.
Because I know what's coming next.
There you go. We want to thank you all for joining us here on The Factor Uncensored. We appreciate your time tonight.